Hello. I am on my way home from work right now, so I'm trying to make this quick because I know that my grandma's home right now, and once I get inside, she's probably not going to leave me alone, like literally ever. And I have been wanting to make this voice memo because I got really high two days ago, and it stayed in my system for literally almost 2 days. And then this morning I woke up totally sober, and it's weird because I haven't been completely sober in 2 or 3 days or whatever the fuck. So it now my emotions are still there, but they're not as dramatic or extreme as they were before, on my other voice memos. And I feel like I have a more clear head now, and now that we haven't talked in however long, a few days, a week, whatever, I'm just I'm getting used to it. It's not such a traumatic, in the moment, this is happening right now kind of thing. It's okay, it happened, and I'm not I can talk about it in this happy voice now, I'm chilling, but I do really miss you still. I'm okay, like you said I would be. I mean, the first few days was really, really not okay, and even for the past few days when I was high, I could tell that I still shouldn't be okay, but since I was high, I couldn't, I just couldn't be sad, But today at work, and even getting up in the morning, it was kind of fuck, back to reality. And the reality is, I still think about you a lot, and I still care about you, and I still miss you, and I really hope you're doing okay. That's all that matters to me. I just keep thinking about you, being oh my God, I hope the situation that you're in is getting better, I hope that you're not so stressed and anxious anymore. I hope that you're finally starting to find some peace. And that's why, I have wanted to reach out to you a million times, obviously, because, that's the kind of person I am. But, I haven't. And even when I was high and very much feeling very, very impulsive and not making good decisions at all, I was thinking about reaching out to you and still didn't. I knew better. I have been knowing better this whole time, but even then, when I didn't know better than to fucking send high videos to my fucking sister and aunt and shit, I still knew not to send it to you, because that's just the sacrifice that I'm making for you right now. And I don't want it to sound like I deserve all this credit because I'm doing that much for you. No, you know what I mean? But it is really hard for me to stay in my lane and leave you alone, and that's how it was for a while. But I'm just doing it. I'm trying to see it as a sacrifice. That's what it takes for you to be okay. I'm trying not to, I'm trying to let you move on. I'm trying to let you deal with the things that actually need to be dealt with. I am not a necessity in any way at all. Talking to me is the most unnecessary thing that you can do. So, I want to stay away for your sake, but selfishly, still, I do find myself thinking about you and wanting you and whatever. What else, bro? What else? I don't know. It's just, it feels weird. It still feels like there's some unresolved, unfinished business. I think about that list of things that we were gonna do, and it's I just think about how much fun we had together, and it really sucks that our feelings and overthinking and whatever had to come between just simply us having a good time, I understand why we couldn't just keep hanging out. You know, like, I don't understand why you felt like you needed to cut it off at all. Like, I completely understand you not wanting a relationship and a commitment and attachment and stuff, but I don't understand why we had to stop doing what we were doing, which was no strings attached, like, just hanging out when you wanted to. You know, like, I really wish that we could still be doing that right now, because I always felt like I had something to look forward to, and, you know, I just felt like that was such a good use of my time for some reason. Like, I was just so happy when we were doing that, and I wish that we could keep doing that. And also, again, I know I mean, fuck, like, I don't know if I'm gonna send you any of these voice memos or just this one, or, like, I don't know, but, you know, in case for whatever reason you only hear this one, if you even do, I had said in a previous voice memo that I felt really bad about telling you that I wouldn't want to stay friends and that it was all or nothing, because, like, I remember, like, I would want to be your friend. I think I was just being very sensitive and annoying in the moment. So, like, I would want to be your friend. I don't know, like, I want to hang out. I want to see you again. I want to keep talking to you. It was really nice. I just think that what we had was nice, whether you add the friends with benefits part or not, you know, like, I just think that, you know, without all the physical stuff and whatever, we actually still cared about each other, and that was ideal. Like, I miss that. I want that. Like, we should do that, like you said, because that's what you said you wanted. So, you know. But the thing I'm struggling with so bad is, you need space, obviously, like, but the issue is I don't know when or for how long, and it really sucks. I just wish more than anything that you would reach out to me. I absolutely hate that you said that you would never reach out to me again, and I know that if I ever want to talk to you again, it's the ball's in my court, but I also know that might not be good for you. Like, you might not be ready to hear from me, and I don't know when that's going to happen. So it's like I'm sort of waiting for something. I'm waiting for an answer to a question that I can't ask you and that I have no way of knowing. Like, I'm never going to get the answer that I'm looking for. So I really don't know what to do. And I wish that selfishly, I wish this, obviously, like, it's so not about me right now, but, you know, like, I'm talking, you know, I'm just saying what I feel. What I feel is that I wish that you were okay enough to go back to what we were doing. Hold on, I'm about to get lost right now. Fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. I just, like, sorry, I'm so distracted. I swear I was going somewhere with that. Oh, I know where I was going. Okay. Basically, I was just trying to say, I wish you would tell me we could try again. Like, I wish that you would reach out to me saying, hey, I'm ready now, let's try again. Because I don't understand why that wouldn't be an option. If we had chemistry before, I don't think that's going to go away. And if we actually liked each other and cared about each other, like, you know, like, why the fuck not, you know? So I really wish that I could just tell you right now, like, hey, I'm still interested. Please let me know if you're still interested and you're ready and you want to try again. Like, that's it. I feel like that would be enough closure for me to just be able to talk openly about, like, ever again. Ever? Because I just feel so... I'm not convinced, because the last time we talked about it, you sort of, like, changed your mind on the spot. Like I said, you said that you're not ready for anything, and I was like, right now or ever? And you started to say right now, and then you changed your mind, and you're like, no, like, actually never. And, like, come on, bro. Like, I know how that shit works. Like, your first instinct is the truth. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know that. I think what happened is selfishly you wanted to say right now, but for my sake you wanted to say never, because you wanted to allow me to move on from you and not wait for you, which I appreciate. Like, thank you for putting me first. But yeah, I can't shake this feeling that we both want the same thing. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just that you said you wanted me so many times, you know? Like, it's very hard for me to pretend that so many things didn't happen when they did. And, like, I really do feel like we have potential still. I really do think that we could be compatible, because it's like, in a relationship you have to put in effort. That's just how it works. So if we were to, like, date for real, it's like there'd be a little bit of trying, you know? It's not like we'd be perfect, but that's just how it is. And also, if we are not dating and we're just a thing like how we were before, then really no effort at all has to go into that. And I don't understand how we could be incompatible if we're not even official, you know? So, yeah, so I want to reach out to you. I just don't know when, because I don't know when you're going to be ready. I wish you would reach out to me. And I wish I could tell you to reach out to me, you know? Like, oh, this sucks. And then also, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right that you said never again. Because how the hell do you know anyway? You know, like, I feel like that's such a big thing to say. Like, the only situation I can think of where somebody would be able to confidently say, no, this is never going to happen again for the rest of our lives, is if they're genuinely not interested in that person and they don't see them in that way. But even that is not the most convincing thing ever, because I wasn't interested in you for years. I thought I would never see you that way, and now I do. So even that changes. Like, that's just a very ballsy thing to say, no, never again, even though, like, nothing happened between us, and you're just not okay right now. Like, who's to say you'll never be okay? Like, you'll get there, you know? I want more than anything for you to get there. That's what needs to happen first, obviously. But, you know, I do want to talk to you in any way that I can, whether it's friends, more than friends, figuring things out, thinking hard, not thinking at all, like, you know, I just want to know that you're okay. And I keep, like, seeing that you're active on Instagram and whatever, and it's like, it's nice to know that you're alive. Like, it's like, it makes me smile. It used to make me sad, like, miss you and whatever, but now it's like, thank God you're actually okay. Like, you're still here. Like, it comforts me to know that you're here. You know, I just wish the absolute best for you, and I hope things are getting better. And I wish that I could help you in any way that I can, you know. It bothers me that you admitted that you were using me as, like, an emotional support pillow before, and that you didn't want to do that. I just don't understand why not, because that's what friends are for. Whether we're more than friends or not, that's literally what I'm here for. Like, that's what I wanted to give to you, and there's no reason to push that away, I think. You know, like, you're not expected to go through life alone. Like, you should know how to, but you don't have to. And I think that's the whole point of having friends, and, you know, and I understand that you're not that comfortable with me like you are with other people, but I just, you know, I wanted to be that for you, and I still do. I still would. So, you know, if you were to talk to me again, you would be the priority. You know, you're the one who's going through some shit. You're the one who wanted to break it off. You're the one who couldn't handle it. And, like, I respect your decision, and that's why I'm not being a total psycho freak, texting you and calling you and stalking you and shit and showing up at your house. Like, there's, you know, like, never for a second would I even consider doing that, but there are a lot of things that I could be doing, and I am just shutting down every thought, every instinct. Like, I'm really, really trying hard here to give you what you need, which is space, at the very fucking minimum, you know? But I wish that there was other stuff I could do for you. I really liked knowing that you felt better when I was there. Like, it made me feel good. It made me feel like I was serving a purpose, I was helping you, I was making you feel better. But also, as a bonus, I was actually enjoying myself too. Like, I really feel like it was good for both of us in that way, you know? So it was just hard for me to hear you say that we weren't good for each other. I still don't really agree with that, you know. Maybe if we were in a relationship, maybe that would be harder, but we weren't. And I just feel like you kept looking at it that way when that's not what the reality was. So I feel like we just weren't on the same page with expectations and you know, whatever. Because I was trying to have the very lowest expectations possible because we were not official, so that's how it should have been. But I feel like you were expecting or feeling like it was more, or like you were afraid. Like, I know you were afraid of it being more, but I just tried to stress to you so many times, it's not more. There's no reason for you to think that hard about this stuff because it's literally not an issue. Like, that's not what this is. So, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I came off so clingy and needy. It's just, I don't know. I thought that was okay. Like, that's how you were too a little bit. Like, we just both liked giving and taking affection from each other. And that was cool. So, I don't know. I just feel like if we were to try again, there's so many things that I could and would do differently depending on what you wanted. Because I really wasn't trying that hard at all. Like, I wasn't, like, changing anything about myself. I was just being me, you know? And I don't think you had that many issues with how I was acting when we were together, right? And if you did, I feel like it would be an easy fix. Because you did keep asking me to come over. And you did say that you wanted me there a lot. And you did say that you liked me and that you wanted to just always be with me. So, like, how bad could it have really been? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So, I guess that's it. Just, I guess I'm gonna keep distancing myself from you as long as I possibly can. And if I don't hear from you, I mean, I'll probably reach out to you again at some point, you know? Like, I really hate thinking that it would just be over just like that. Like, everything between us over. So, I'll probably patiently wait to see if you reach out to me, but I really am not expecting you to. Like, I was talking to some friends about it, and they are convinced that you're going to reach back out, but I just don't think you are. Like, I feel like I know you better than they do. Like, I believed you when you said that you would never talk to me again, and that was really scary. So if I don't hear from you in however much time I think it takes for ever again to happen, I might reach out to you, and I'm sorry for that. But it's like, if, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, it just seems so selfish, but at the same time, I know you also said that you would be upset if we never talked again, so I feel like maybe it's okay. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm home. I'm off for the next, 3 days. About to not have a bedtime for 3 days in a row. And I'll probably be thinking about you, and I'll probably be struggling so bad. I will probably be crying myself to sleep, having the worst time. And I'm so scared that I'm going to be looking for that high that I got a few days ago. Oh my God. Like, I'm so worried that I'm going to end up doing some dumb shit and finding a fucking, like, actually going to the store and buying myself something. Isn't that so crazy that that's a legal thing now? You could, like, it's so easy. You just go to the store and get it. I'm so concerned that I'm going to do that because it just felt so good to be able to forget, you know? I mean, I know you know. And it's so crazy because I had never done that before. And that was the first time I did it. And I finally understood how you felt. Like, I finally got why you did it. Why you felt like you needed it. Because I did it once and I'm already feeling like I need it. And that's scary for me. And I'm sorry that you feel like you need it. Because that sucks. That's not good, you know? So I just keep thinking about, like, it's so dumb that I kept saying no at your house, and when we were in the car, you asked if I wanted to, like, take a hit, and I kept saying no. And then my friend comes over and I take a hit off of hers. Like, I should have just done it with you literally a few days before, you know? I wish I would have. I feel like we would have had a lot of fun together. I'm a very interesting type of high. Like, damn. Kind of regret that. Kind of wish I would have seen what would have happened. I think that would have been fun, but anyway. Ugh, I wish we could do that. I wish you would just hit me up, like, let's get high together, you know? Like, anyway. Okay, bye, I guess. Hope you're having a nice day and a nice life, and I hope that, I don't fucking know. I just hope you're okay. And I hope we're okay. I hope that you don't... I know you said that you have no ill will towards me, but I can't help but feel paranoid and, like, you hate me and, like, I'm annoying as fuck or you think I'm crazy or any of that shit. You probably do think I'm crazy. There's no way that after that phone call, you don't think that. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm, like... I know I can come off crazy, but I'm really working on it, bro. And it's like, I'm only crazy for a few days and then I'm fine. And like I said before, actually you might not have heard this, so maybe I should say it again. I was only being crazy for those few days before that phone call because it felt like you were leaving already and I was just going through it, preparing myself to lose something that was really, really important to me. So I don't know, like, that's not normal for me. I normally don't have mood swings. I normally am not that intense or whatever. But I'm working on it, and I know that I'm not perfect, and I know that, you know, I can make a lot of improvements, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, though, I'll talk to you later, hopefully.